This is not going as planned at all. Not at all. Good. Man, we just get blasted the sunlight now. Sorry about that. Good morning, Cog Squad. How are you doing this morning? I hope your day is absolutely beautiful. I do. And I'm over here. Of course, you see me checking on so I'm checking the transmission fluid in here. Quick tip that a lot of people do not know when it comes to checking your transmission fluid in a vehicle. Always check the transmission fluid when the vehicle's running. Do not check it while it's parked. It's not like engine oil. Engine oil is just the opposite. You know, you check it while it's parked and not running. Transmission fluid, the opposite. You want to check it when it is running, because you will get an inaccurate reading because the torque converter has to get fluid back in it. So always check your transmission fluid with the vehicle running. All right, let's see if SO cranks this morning. Oh yeah. All right, good deal. All right, got SO taken care of there. She was a little low, not too bad, but just a little low. One thing that I need to address while I'm in the shop before I leave and go start helping out with animals and getting the day started this morning is this. A question that I saw pop up a lot from the last video, and it was this. Jason, why did you even build this shop if you're not going to work on your cars in there? And what they were referring to is that, you know, in the last video I said we pushed termite up, or I pushed termite up to be under the fan and to give us more room. And a lot of y'all wanted to know, why did I not bring termite over here to work on it? That's what the whole purpose of this shop was, to work on the vehicles and keep the maintenance up and all that. And that is correct. That is why I built this shop. But there is no power over here yet. I'm still wiring this shop up. Now I will, and there's no water either, but the water is not near as important as power when it comes to working on termite. We got to have power. We got to be able to see. We would need some fans. We might need to use a tool that takes an extension cord or electricity. So there's no electricity in the shop yet, and I'm working on it. I'm doing a little bit at a time over here when I get breaks here and there, but it is still a work in progress over here. I do have to put the ceiling fans up. That's one main thing. I don't have any of the outside lights up or the outside plugs done yet, but I do have all the interior plugs, all the interior lights are up, and I did do this too. That's my Vanna White right there. I got the service done out here, the meter box and the panel box and all that kind of good stuff. So this is done as well. Now I do have to dig a hole 18 inches deep for a 3-inch pipe that I have. And that's where the power company will dig their trench to that pole. And I got to put the grounding rod 8 foot in the ground. Gonna do that too. But main thing is right now I got to get this 3-inch pipe down and a minimum 18 inches in the ground for the power company to be able to hook up to the shop here. And y'all, let me tell you, I thought this was gonna be easy. I really did. I thought that's gonna be nothing. We'll just bring Bobby C over here, put the auger bit on there and drill down 18 inches or so and slap the pipe up in there. Nope, not gonna happen. Reason being is Bobby C is just a little too tall. I cannot get in there with Bobby C because, let me show you. Right there, you see that? Where it humps up, this piece right here? Yeah, it's just all too tall. Now, if it was just this, wouldn't be no big deal. We could get in there. But that right there, you know how Bobby C does like that? Yeah. will not fit, just too tall. And I really don't want to tear my awning down so I can dig this hole. So I'm gonna have to do it by hand. And you may say, Jason, it's just an 18-inch hole. It's not gonna be that bad right there. It's gonna be bad because that's compacted red clay on top of our hard rocky soil. So it's gonna be tough, but we gonna get it. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna get that done. We got this still cooler weather in here. I'm gonna try to do that while it's still, 85 degrees and not 285 degrees. So, but that's why termites not over here. We're not gonna work on termite over here. I know some of y'all may be saying, well, Jason, why don't you just get an electrician just to finish this thing on out for you? And several reasons there. Number one, I want to do it myself because I can, you know what I mean? This I can do. I feel very comfortable doing electrical work. Now, if it's something I don't feel comfortable with, I will ask for help, but I just feel comfortable doing it. To me, it's not hard at all, and I enjoy it, honestly. I really do. It's just in my blood. My entire family is electricians. So Jason, why don't you get some of them to help you? Well, they all live over an hour away from me, and they would come help me, but why would I stop them from doing something that they want to do or coming on their days off or whatever to do something that I can already do? You know what I mean? It's just going to take a little longer. That's the main reason why, because I can do it myself. Other than family, finding contractors is not easy if y'all have tried. You don't know what type of work they're gonna do. You don't know if they're gonna show up or if they steal or it's a different world out there. It really is. Used to, you didn't have to worry about stuff like that. And that's why once I find somebody like Brent, Roberto, Heidel, Mr. Greg, I use them over and over and over and over and over again. I don't even get other prices from anybody because I know the quality work they're gonna do. I can trust them. And they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. So finding another contractor, you know what I mean? It's just, especially when you can do it yourself. So, and there is a sense of pride in that too. But there is one thing that I am gonna get somebody to help me with. Let me show you that before we get started today. And that is this right, well, that's SO. Sorry, it's this over here, come on. The new portable chicken coop, eggmobile, chicken tractor, whatever you want to call it. We are going to let Roberto do this for us. We just got way too many irons in the fire. I got the shop, we got termite, we got huge fence project. Not only we're going to fence in the horse pasture, we're going to finish fencing in our entire property because the fence is there, but it's not great. We got the pond project that still needs to be done. So there's a lot of irons in the fire. And carpentry. It's not my strong suit at all. I'm terrible. Carpenters are a different breed of people. And I mean that in a great way. I utmost respect them. They're perfectionists. And Farmer Jason is not a perfectionist. I'm not. If something's an 1/8 of an inch off or a 1/4 of an inch off, I'm good with it. Not knowing that 1/4 of an inch will turn into 3 inches when I get down to the other end. I'm just not good at carpentry work. My brain doesn't function that way. So everything I've built throughout the years may look great on camera, but in reality, it's bad. You really can't see it. Squaring things up, I'm terrible at getting stuff square. And listen, I know there's a formula for it. You can measure this and measure that and get the corners and all. I'm terrible at it. absolutely horrible. I'm terrible at carpentry work. Everything I built is not right. Everything. Now, it may work for the most part, but it's not right. So I'm gonna holler calf rope on the Eggmobile here and let Roberto build it for us. He already knows about it. He sees what we want to do, and we got everything here for it. And he's got a few little projects ahead of us, but he is going to start on the Eggmobile as soon as he can. And he does not live very far from us. So more than likely, we're going to tow the Eggmobile over to his house, and that way he can work on it in between jobs or on the weekends or whenever he's got some free time. He don't have to come over here and work on it. He can just work on it at his house, and I think it'd go a lot faster that way. So that's a few little quick updates this morning. Eggmobile, shop. Now let's do what we wanted to get done today, right, Holly? Come on, girl. We gotta check in with Peaches and everybody, you know? Yeah, we do. What is going on, fellas? How y'all doing this morning? Emus are adjusting well. Everything's going fine over here. No static, no drama, no nothing. Which means we're going to officially move you guys over to the pond today. What you think? Y'all ain't been at the pond. Curious to see what's gonna happen when y'all go to the pond. Yeah, sure am. And probably bring the horses back over here. That's what we're thinking. Or we may put the horses back over there and help Pookie clean that grass up. We'll figure it out. Y'all see my main man, Tip. What's up, Tip? What's that noise, Tip? That's Bootsy. You know, if anybody's doing any head banging around here, it's gonna be Bootsy. Bootsy's a show enough rocker, ain't she, Tip? Or off a rocker, one of the two. I don't know. Hey, Sheriff. I was just letting the boys know we're about to let you guys next door over there in the pond. Mama cleaned it up pretty good yesterday. Her new little toy, our new little toy, the grapple. Yep. Lane Shark not only gifted us that awesome LS3 cutter, they also gifted us a grapple for the tractor, which is awesome, by the way. All right, let's get these fellas moved this morning and see how that works out. I'm curious to know how they going to respond to the pond. Well, Nugget knows the pond, but Opie and Ernest, not so much. And y'all see Nugget? Now, Nugget has been a little leery of the two emus, but right then, Nugget seemed to be cool with Ernest. So this is what, I don't know what day this is, but it's going well. And as for Goldie, let me tell you guys something. Goldie is loving her new home. I don't know if y'all following Catherine or not over there at G&G Farm, but she is really, really loving it over there. She's even eating out of Catherine's hand. She loves Otis, which makes me think a little bit that Nugget definitely may be the man over here and kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to say it or explain it. It's just odd that she goes over there and seems to be real friendly. Not that she wasn't friendly here. She wasn't ugly or bad or anything like that. She just didn't care for us, you know, touching her or feeding her or whatever. Now, Nugget, y'all know Nugget is a lap dog. And I don't know if there's some communication there. It's got to be. It's got to be something. But I am happy for Goldie, and I'm sure you guys are too. That's working out extremely well. Actually better than I anticipated this early on. Pretty awesome. Pretty daggum awesome, y'all. I don't think this is going to be that hard, really. I know that Nugget's probably gonna walk on in there. It's the other two that I'm curious to see if we can get them over there or how long that's gonna take. Y'all look at Ernest T right here now. He thinks this is fun. Wait till he gets over there to the big swimming hole. Hey, you two. You think this is something? Y'all just wait. Y'all just wait. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go now. I'm hyping it up. Y'all probably just gonna be a fuddy-duddy and, you know, make me fall flat on my face, but I hope not. I hope y'all enjoy it over there. Brooke's on her way back from gathering eggs. I get her to help me. I think they just gonna follow us on over there is what I'm thinking. I don't think it's gonna be any issues. They just probably gonna go at their own pace, which could be like Stroker Ace, or it could be like Aunt B. You know, who knows how it's gonna go? You don't know. You ready to help me move these boys next door?
Next door to the pond?
Yeah.
You think they're going out like the dogs did?
I don't know if they're like the dogs did. They're in the pool now.
Are they?
Yeah.
How about that? I thought to myself this morning when I let the goats out that I needed to move the big pool over here, but the big pond will be better.
Yeah, it'd be better. I agree.
Otis is loving Goldie and all is well over at G&G, so
yes, it is.
we got to see if these boys are going to like their pond.
I'm curious to see. You know, I done hyped it up, but they're probably just going to walk around, not even get in it.
Well, Jason, if you get in first...
They'll get in there with me.
They'll get in.
I might have go put my big boots on.
You just need some swimming trunks.
You reckon?
That's all. Barefoot. That's the way to go.
You reckon how hard it's going to be to get them over here? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
They'll follow us.
That's what I thought too.
All right.
How many eggs you get? How many eggs you get?
What you got to guess?
19.
20.
I was close.
20.
That was close. We'll take that.
Yep. So you want to move them before I carton eggs?
No, I don't want to stop you. Go ahead and carton eggs and then we'll move them. That won't take that long.
All right. Gotcha.
Okay, y'all. While Brooke's going to go carton eggs, I got to show y'all what I did yesterday. Look at there. It looks like some kind of huge science experiment, like I'm growing Frankenstein or something over here, or trying to build the flux capacitor. No. This is my new and improved E-tank. Much larger, and that's what I needed. The total tank's 30 gallons. I've been wanting to build this one for a while. Finally had a little break yesterday before Alabama got embarrassed in football. I don't know what's wrong with them boys. Anyways, I built the E-tank, and let me just tell y'all, I believe this one right here is a lot more powerful. And I wouldn't have thought that, but I think it's because I got a lot more sacrificial metal in here. Now, if you never watched my first video that I did several months ago when I made one of these, I made it in a plastic tote, and it absolutely worked perfectly. And the way this works is, and I'm no scientist, and I'm just gonna have to tell you in Farmer Jason terms, okay? You take a container and you put sacrificial metal in there. Then you fill your container up with water and 1 tablespoon per gallon washing soda, not baking soda, not baking powder. It's got to be washing soda. That's what we got here. So I got 25 tablespoons in this. Then you take an old battery charger, and it's got to be an old one. You got to go to the thrift stores or the flea markets and find you an old battery charger. The new ones will not work because they got a safety feature in it. And what you do is you lower your cast iron down into that solution, and then you take the negative side of your battery charger and hook it to your cast iron. You take the positive side and you hook it to your sacrificial metal. And what it does is it creates a negative and positive reaction. And I still don't know how it works. I can read about it and I still don't get it, but the stuff off the cast iron gets pushed off and gets attracted to, why they call it a sacrificial metal, to the sacrificial metal. But let's check out my cast iron and see how well it cleaned it. Now, this was a piece that when you guys gifted me, it's a Wagner griddle. It was old and it had a lot of stuff on it. And I'm very curious to see what it looks like this morning. Unplug our battery charger. And now we're going to take our pan out. Right here. Oh, wow, look at this. All right, let's get this out. And there's no chemicals in it. It's just washing soda and water. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at this. You can see the bare metal now. So all that old seasoning is just, look at it, it's just scraping right off. Oh, it's done. I believe it's done, y'all. Look on the back. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Like it's just wiping off. If any of y'all have ever tried to clean cast iron, you know how amazing that is right there. So this one is pretty much done. I may get me some triple alt steel wool. I think I got some over there. And get the rest of this off and clean it really, really good. It's done though. Good thing about this is I can leave it in there as long as I want. It's not gonna hurt it. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Look at that. All right, so I don't have time to finish it right now. So I'm gonna put it back in the tank because I don't want it to start rusting because it's down to the bare metal. There's no more seasoning on it. And then later today, I'm going to finish this up and then put another piece in the electrolysis tank or e-tank. We're gonna get a bucket here, put some of their feed in it.
I'll rinse it out.
Okay. Which one is, okay, here's their feed. We gotta open a new bag, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. You wanna help me open that bag, Polly? You wanna help me open that bag, baby? Yeah, sweet thing. Sweet thing. All right, let's get to Emus. Here you go, I'm gonna set it right there.
You know, those boys can eat.
They can eat, they can throw down. They're just like teenage boys, they eat you out the house.
I don't feel like Nugget and Goldie consumed as much feed as they do.
I agree, 100%.
In that growth spurt.
I say teenage boys like we got teenage boys, but
We got Caden.
got Caden. Caden can eat too.
Caden can eat.
And I was a teenage boy, and teenage girls can eat too.
Some of them.
Yeah. Mary Carl gets on these growth spurts and she starts eating like crazy. So I'm not starting a new trend with my sunglasses here. I misplace these all the time. You guys know that. Well, we got a little store in Clanton called Clanton Outdoors, and it is the coolest store. It's a hunting, fishing store, outdoor store, and the owner is just so awesome. And he posts stuff on social media all the time, and he posted he had these sunglasses here, which are polarized, for like $9.99. And I told Brooke the next time I go to town and go by there or close there, I'm gonna stop in and get me a pair of those cheap sunglasses. And I did just that the other day, and I like them. I like them. They are a little bigger than these, but for $9 or $10, well, you can't beat that. And that way I got me a backup pair. Well, I got the, sorry, I told y'all wrong. These are my cheap ones. These are my old ones. Now I got them all. Look like Minnie Pearl there for a second. I got them all wound up. But anyways, I like them. I'm gonna put these in this though, so I will not lose these. And I actually had lost those. Brooke just found them for me. Yeah. Them boys can eat, and we feed them. We've been filling up that bucket over there, and then that bucket right there, and them boys can still eat.
Telling you.
Can still eat. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see.
I think they'll follow me because they know I got a bucket.
I think they'll follow you too. You know Nugget's gonna follow us.
You saw me petting Opie, right?
Oh yeah, Opie does not care.
I mean, here we go. Now watch this. Are you touching
Look
him?
out behind you. Look out behind you.
Hey.
Show them where to go, Nugget. Let's go. Come on, fellas. Come on. They just go at their own pace. You know it?
And then they get going a little bit faster.
They will do that too.
Look here, Nug. You don't really care, do you?
He don't. Yeah, this isn't going as I thought it would go. This is not going as planned at all. Not at all.
Come on, baby. Nugget, so just let me over there.
Maybe just leave this gate open if they don't come over here for a minute.
That's why I did not want to set my pile on fire.
Oh yeah.
With them in here because they don't know danger. Nugget said, I'm glad you let me back in here.
Oh goodness.
You not do anything but picking it up and dropping it.
Yeah. That's all I'm doing. Lay in the stall.
Yeah.
Nugget's gonna clean my shoes.
I think eventually they'll find their way.
Oh my gosh.
Reckon we could get Holly to help?
Holly would help too much. I figured they would have followed us. It would have been slow.
I honestly don't think that they know that we left.
I just figured it.
Somebody sees us.
Come on, Ernest. Ernest is more curious than Opie is.
He is.
I believe Ernest, I don't know. Hey, Ernest comes over here, Opie will come. I'm gonna stop and get a lick off this tree.
Hey, look.
He's a lot like me, gets easily distracted.
And then he turns and goes the other way.
His head is straight over here. Oh my gracious. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's nuts.
So how about I hang the feeder on this side?
Okay.
They're not going to feed it.
Yeah.
Or you want to walk over there and try again?
I think I may walk over and try again. Got a feeling if we just get one over there, then the other one's not going to come. And then he's going to go out. I need both of them coming at the same time.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, Ernest. There's a big old mud hole over here.
Yeah, big one. Come on.
Come on. Jesse. Jesse's cheering y'all on. Now, come on. Yeah, who knew Jesse was a cheerleader? Pom-poms and everything. All right, this seems to be working. This seems to be working. Come on. Come on. Opie's coming too. I know it. Squirrel. Y'all don't see no squirrels, okay? Y'all keep trucking. Like Doris says, y'all keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Uh-oh, here comes Nugget. All right, Nugget, I don't need you to distract him either. Go, 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 go.
Yay! Come on. Come on. Come on.
So they are just, yeah, they we're just goofing off, you know. They start getting halfway there, 3/4 way there, and then they get distracted, and one of them gets distracted and starts going a different direction. That will lead the other one to start following that one and going into a different direction. So it's kind of crazy. So we're gonna try to let Jesse over here if we can and see if that helps. All right, there's one.
All right. Keep them over there.
There's two. All right, so, well, that didn't go quite as planned, but they're over here, and you know, we let the goats over here anyways, so the goats will clean up a little bit.
Well, you know, Opie and Ernest T, they kind of feel like the goats are part of their herd.
Yeah.
Since they've been raised with them. And Nugget doesn't mind them, so.
No. So this is fine. This is fine, and the goats should go up easily.
Well, they're so food motivated that.
Very food motivated. Well, since this did not go as planned, and you can see we got Jesse and Honey over here, I'm going to move the horses to over there in Pocket and Peach's area. Y'all look, they're getting close over there. Really, really close. So Nugget is a little, just like he did Goaty. When we're not around, like I'm petting on Nugget right now, and Opie's right there, Nugget doesn't want them around us. He's a little protective or jealous of that. I don't know which one that is. And it's just hard for me to believe that they would feel jealousy. But I guess you don't know, you know what I mean? We don't know exactly what these guys think or feel, honestly. Yeah, do we, buddy? But when we're not around, it's different. It's different. When I'm not over here petting Nugget like this, it is totally different. But when I'm like this, he will hiss and run the guys off. He don't want them near me like this, so. But y'all, that is the exact, I'm talking about, if y'all follow us, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's the exact same thing he did to Goldie. And it was, I want to say it was about 6 weeks or so before he stopped doing that. He finally realized that this lady's here and I don't need to be jealous of her. Right, buddy? So I got a feeling that that's going to happen the same way it happened with the boys. But all is good. It really is. All is good. There you go. There you go, partner. There you go. Besides, I don't think, I mean, Opie would be the closest, but I'm going to tell you right now, neither one of them would do what you're doing right now. I can promise you. Absolutely promise you that, sir. Not at all. Nope. Not at all, buddy. And go those pigeons. You see those pigeons fly by? Here they come again. Are they showing up on the camera? Hope so. Here they go, look. Oh, and y'all look right here. We got a emu triangle going. There's Ernest. There's Opie. And here's old Nug. Big baby. You nothing but a big baby. You hear me? A big one. Yep. It's a beautiful day though, isn't it? It is a beautiful day. You ready to be moved over to the other pasture? You ready? Okay, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you moved. Yeah, he's ready. He's ready. Okay, I'm getting you. They got the donkeys across the street. Look at Willie. fired up this morning. Jesse! Jesse, it's just Willie and Rascal. Yeah. It's just Willie and Rascal. Pocket and Jesse got to be sisters from another mother. Right, Rascal? I mean, Pocket is stirred up. Here goes Willie. He looks pretty good. Slow down, Pocket. Cool your jets, Turbo. Cool your jets, Turbo. I'm gonna leave that gate open. They can have access to both areas. You don't work yourself up in a tizzy now. Cool your jets. Yeah. Right, Peaches? Peaches said there ain't no sense in that mess now. There goes Miss Firecracker. Oh, Willie and Reska not paying her one bit attention. I don't know what she's thinking. I don't have a clue what Pocket's thinking. I don't know if she's thinking it is, you know, not everybody's as crazy as you are, girl. You know it? They just not. Firecracker. You gotta love her though. Little spunk. I got my pan out and got my triple alt, quadruple alt, 0.0000000 steel wool. Extremely fine, so it's not gonna scratch anything up. Hey, Biscuit. Y'all look at Sylvester. Look at this. Sylvester. I tell you the truth. My gracious. Cats find the craziest places to lay, don't they? They sure do. And y'all, all I'm doing is just taking this steel wool and getting that little bit of extra off there. And it's just coming off easy peasy. And we're gonna re-season this thing. Man, that thing's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful now? Look at that. Down to the raw cast iron. Look how clean that is, y'all. Right there. If you like cast iron or collecting it, and you have not built an electrolysis tank, I'm telling y'all, don't be intimidated by it because it is easy. Probably took me an hour tops to build that one yesterday. And look how clean it got that pan in 10 hours. Probably less than that, 8 hours. Amazing. Let's go put some more pans in it and let's go get this into the house and get it seasoned. I tell y'all what, since this one is so bad, let's do it. Let's do this one and see what it's gonna look like. I was gonna do the larger one, but now I'm thinking let's do this little Griswold. So what amazes me about this little Griswold cast iron skillet, this is a 6-inch skillet. 6-inch, which seems small, it does. But look, somebody's been cooking with this skillet. I don't know if they were cooking little pancakes. They could have been cooking little pieces of cornbread, eggs. I don't know what they cooked in this skillet, but they loved it because look at all that buildup on there. Now that didn't happen just sitting in your drawer. That happened because this thing has been used right there. And since it's so bad, I want to do this one. I was going to do the larger one, but let's put this one in the tank and see what it looks like tomorrow. Look at that. Look right there. That is the cast iron skillet. That's the handle right there. So the electrolysis tank is doing this thing already. Now, I do want to tell you guys this. The Cog Hill Farm cast iron skillet that you guys have gotten or are getting from us is from Lodge, made in Tennessee. This comes pre-seasoned, so it will have seasoning already on it. So you can use it right out the gate. You're not gonna have to do this. But again, each time you use it, it's gonna build up just a little bit more, and get better and better and better every time you use that skillet. But straight out the gate, Lodge does pre-season their pans. And I think they're the only company that does that. I do. A lot of times you get these pans, especially the ones from China, and they'll have a wax coating on it or been spray painted black to look like they're seasoned. So be careful. All right, Jason, what do I do when I have used my cast iron skillet? I cooked eggs in it. Cornbread, something, eggs. And now it's just a mess in it. How do I get that out? How do I clean it? So let me show you. What you're gonna do, I'd wait till my pan cooled down some. I wouldn't try to do it scalding hot. You won't be able to work with this thing. So what I would do is it's done cooled down, okay? Just imagine you got crusty scrambled eggs in there. I'm gonna put some water in it right there. And I tell y'all what, this right here is what I love. And we're trying to find a source of these things. But we got this one from Lodge. And this is a chain mail. And that is a silicone or a rubber type sponge in it right there. Now I used to use this chain mail right here to clean cast iron with. But y'all really like this one better. Much better. Okay. And this is not going to damage your seasoning on your pan if it's seasoned properly. Now what you don't want to do is you don't want to come over here, throw that pan in the sink, let it soak, and you walk away for 3 or 4 hours, okay? It's going to start rusting on you more than likely. We don't want that. So we got the water in there. We're going to take our chainmail sponge and we're going to start scraping it around, okay? And getting what we can. Now if it's really tough, and this is going to be controversial for some, okay? It is. But you can take this right here. Don't pass out on me, okay? Rinse it out, whatever you want to do. Take your chainmail, scrub it, all that good stuff right there. Now, I know some of y'all are saying, Jason, you just ruined the seasoning in that pan right there. Why did you do that? Because our grandmothers and great-grandmothers told us, and it got passed down, whatever you do, do not put soap in your cast iron skillet. And do you know why they said that? Because they would say that it would take the seasoning off. Well, back then it would, because the soaps back then were all lye soaps, L-Y-E. Lye is a chemical that will indeed take the seasoning off your pan. As a matter of fact, instead of doing electrolysis tank, some people do lye baths with their pans right here. The soaps today, this right here, does not have any of those harsh chemicals like lye. And so therefore, it is not going to hurt your pan. Now, if you don't believe me, you don't want to do that, then just do water and your sponge. Now, if you don't have one of these, just any type of sponge with a little surface on it that can, get on there. I'm not talking about sandpaper, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They got sponges that have a rough surface on it. Those work just as well. But you'll just take this and just do like that. Get all of it out. Clean it like so. Get it clean. We're going to get all this soap out. I know some of y'all just now waking up after passing out and me putting that soap on there. But trust me, it's not going to hurt the pan. I promise you. Unless you're using lye soap, and then it would hurt it. But I don't think any of y'all have any lye just detergent soap laying around. All right, so it's done. We're going to wipe it out real good. This thing's clean as a whistle, okay? We're going to wipe it out real good. You can see my seasoning is still on there, okay? All right, let's get it good and wiped out. So I want this pan dry before I do my next step. So I'm just going to put it over here, right here, and we're just going to let the heat dry it out, y'all. And it'll dry it out. It won't take it long either. It'll dry. We don't want it scalding hot. We just want it to dry. All right, our pan is good and dry now. Right here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my avocado oil right here and my rag that I use for cast iron skillets. We're going to put a little bit on here. And we're just going to wipe that pan and put a ever so light coating on that pan, okay? Because I don't know when you're going to use this next, right? And just that light coating is just going to protect it. Right there. And I'm gonna come back with another one and wipe it out again. We don't want too much oil. That's the number one mistake people make, put too much oil on the pan. Now when you're cooking, it's different now, okay? And there we go. Gonna hang it up. That pan is ready to go next round. So that's how it works right there. And I didn't show y'all this one because it still got the sticker in it. I hadn't taken the sticker out. I showed you the other 8-inch cast iron skillet that we use right there. So for those wanting to know how to clean my cast iron, that's how we do it here. So I'm about to get some wiring done in here. But what I gotta do now is home runs. So I gotta get, what that means is what we call home runs, or that was the term that my dad and his men always used. So power to these lights, right? We gotta get power to these lights, and that goes to the panel box. So we'll run a home run wire from the switch or wherever to the panel box. Same with these plugs on this side. I'm gonna run a wire from this plug, which will feed all these plugs on this side, to the panel box. That'll be my home run wire, per se. That's what we called it. So no home runs in here yet. That's what I'm going to start working on today, is getting home run wires ran and into the panel box and start wiring that panel box up. Now Brooke just sent me a text and said she's bringing me something. So let's see what she's got. All right, here comes Brooke right here. We're going to play a game. What does Brooke have in her bighorn? Is that what you're bringing me? This right here?
Well, it's a special delivery.
I never know what you got.
You never know.
You never know.
Well,
Poles, feed.
That was just what was in the front.
Okay.
I got some stuff in the back.
Oh, okay. Okay. We got some cool signs here for the shop. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Got an old Cooper tire sign and some Esso signs to go with, of course, Esso.
So well, it was a special delivery.
It was a special delivery.
Right, Holly?
I appreciate that. Holly said.
Dog.
Holly says she's ready to go riding in that bighorn.
That's right.
Where you going, Holly?
We got work to do.
I see. All right, Holly, I'll catch you later.
Settle in, girl.
Oh my gracious, I done lost my dog. And talking about signs, y'all. So we went to Hobby Lobby, or I like to call it Hobby Lobbies, S on the end. They had 50% off their wall decor, whatever you want to call it. And look what I got for in here. Still plays with trucks. Dad's garage. Right there. I got here 4 trucks, and if you look right there, there is Esso right there. That says 72, mine's a 71, but same body style. And we got this one right here. It says genuine Ford parts. That's the old M part. That's the V8's what that is, Ford V8. This one right here looks vintage. It says powered by Ford right there. So I just thought they were cool, especially they were on sale. We'll get them hung up in here in the shop once we get moved in over here. You decided to stay here with me now, huh? You decided you was gonna stay with me, huh? Is that what it is? Oh, baby, yeah. I actually had left her inside because she was asleep. We went in after I did that cast iron. Holly fell asleep inside, and that's why she rode back over here with Brooke. She thought her Thought she'd catch her ride. Come over here. Yeah, that's what you thought. All right, you can nap in here while I pull a little bit of wire.
Take me where your river flows. I wanna drive on your open road like the wilderness where we are born singing whoa. There's an ocean.
Thanks for hanging out with me today and Brooke, helping us with those emus. We appreciate y'all so much. Hope you enjoyed about the cast iron. And in the meantime, hope you have the best day ever today. And I mean that. Honestly do. Catch you guys on the next one. Y'all be good.